I apologize in advance, but this is going to be like a little bit of a rant segment. I'm really sick of a particular type of message that I received a few of recently about Elon Musk and Tesla. And it's the you must be ignoring this particular story because of some personal bias, David, and you're a bad person. Here's one example. I received like a half a dozen of these in the last few weeks, and the gist is the same for all of them. This is just one example. So, someone who on Reddit goes by the name Sinker posts, guys, David and Elon. What's up with David totally avoiding the Elon news? He's barely touched on it. I know he drives a Tesla, but that can't be why he's dodging this. Insight? Sorry if it's been asked. So, two components. Okay. The first component is I've been ignoring the story of Elon Musk buying Twitter and genuinely behaving like a moron. And part two is that it's because I drive a Tesla or am an investor in Tesla. So let's take the questions in two parts. First, have I been ignoring it? No, I have not. In November alone, we have 7 YouTube videos, either directly or indirectly, about Elon Musk and Twitter. One of those is Tucker talking about an Elon Musk conspiracy theory. This includes a story yesterday on Elon Musk unbanning Trump from Twitter. We've covered it on the bonus show endless additional times since the beginning of Elon Musk looking at buying Twitter. Dozens and dozens of stories. The stories don't do super well. I consider that a signal that my audience isn't that interested in it, but there has been plenty of coverage. That's number one. Secondly, and this is really the part that I want to address, is the idea that I'm not covering it or I am covering it in a particular way because I drive a Tesla or I'm a Tesla investor. We saw another version of this with stuff with the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. I'm not covering it because I'm Jewish. And then it's, well, I covered it in a certain way because I'm Jewish. And then I'm covering it a lot because I'm Jewish. Okay. First of all, this entire Tesla thing is silly. But more importantly, I'm no huge Tesla fan. And in fact, I would gladly stop being a Tesla driver if I could get out of my Tesla lease without it costing me money. So let me give you the full story and maybe we can put this to bed. I bought Tesla stock in 2015. That's almost 8 years ago. As of last week, I've now sold the vast majority of the stock. I plan to sell all of it. I want to wait until January 1st to sell what's left, because I want to spread out the capital gains that I'm going to owe and not owe a whole bunch of taxes all at once. Now, if, by the way, the stock is tanking, if it keeps losing value between now and when I sell in early January, I might not even owe taxes because I'll have, my gains will have evaporated. That's number one. I bought the stock not because of being some Elon Musk fanboy, but because I believed that Tesla, as a first mover into longer range electric vehicles, was going to do well as a company. The stock did do well, but I also knew, including from driving the car myself, Tesla's big advantage is being the first mover on the charging network and on the range. The build quality of Tesla vehicles isn't that great. It's not that great, and I can tell you as someone who has a Tesla right now. I've driven in BMW electric vehicles, Audi, Mercedes, Porsche. They are way better cars than Tesla. I've ridden in a friend's Hyundai Ioniq 5. Okay, it's a little bit of a lower price car, but it's still, these companies have been building cars for, in some cases, 100 years. They are way better built vehicles. I believe that the first mover advantage for Tesla is clearly diminishing. And as that happens, it's less of an interesting company. So I'm going to be getting out. Great that Tesla was a first mover and pushed things forward. I think its prospects in the future are not nearly as bright. Now, in terms of my lease and being a Tesla driver, I would bail on it today, but I would have to pay a lease early termination fee. It's like a bunch of payments, doesn't matter. It would be $4,500. If I want to turn in my lease today, I can do it, but it's $4,500. Wasting $4,500 because I think Elon Musk is clearly now a knucklehead doesn't seem super logical. If you people who are angry with me about the car want to pay for the early termination fee, I will gladly turn in the car, turn in the keys, there are no keys, and film myself doing it, okay? And then we'll turn it into content and I'll get a different car. The only reason I still drive a Tesla today is I have a lease, and unless I want to pay, I have to keep the car to the end of the lease. Lastly, Elon Musk. I believe Elon Musk has fallen into the reactionary libertarian black hole. I think it's a very dumb black hole that many have fallen into. I think his purchase of Twitter is bad for social media and it's bad for Twitter. I also recognize he's had successful businesses and people in the past who have bet against his businesses came out on the wrong sides of many of those bets. I don't find him super interesting as an individual. That's the full story. There's no hidden agenda. I'm not avoiding talking about Twitter or Elon Musk or Tesla. There's no secret Tesla driver silence or allegiance or any of it. So please, folks, let's drop it. I love cooking at home. I cook all the time. Having a good set of knives that you actually like to use is really important. For years, I have been a fan of the advantages that Japanese knives offer. And our sponsor, Kamikoto, makes amazing Japanese steel kitchen knives using the traditional techniques that date back to the Edo period of Japan. Kamikoto only uses steel from Japan. Each blade takes years to craft and goes through a rigorous 19-step inspection process with a lifetime guarantee. The knives come in a beautiful heavy-duty ash wood box, makes it a really great gift, easy to store as well. On the Kamikoto website, you can see a map of the Michelin star chefs all over the world using Kamikoto knives. My Kamikoto knives at home have been performing great for years. You really just can't beat the feel of a nice Japanese knife, perfectly balanced in your hand. And Kamikoto is now running a big Black Friday sale. My audience gets an extra $50 off. Go to kamikoto.com/Pacman and use the code Pacman. The link is down below.